Felicity from GetYourRockOut here with a couple of the guys from Grifter. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Good day.
How was the set?
It's good, wasn't it? It was very good. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We got a nice response from the crowd. It seemed like the place was pretty full, so we can't really complain, can we?
It was efficient.
It was efficient. We did what we came to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. I've never heard anything more positive. That's
Yeah.
brilliant. And were there a decent kind of proportion of the crowd that obviously knew you and knew the song?
I did see people singing along, which was
Unless
nice.
they were belching.
Yeah,
They
belching in time.
Belching in time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a prog album.
I saw a couple of people singing along. To be fair, people were singing along to the covers.
That's true.
So
They knew them.
They knew them, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and you guys are running a beard competition at the moment?
Yeah,
Between ourselves.
yeah, we're going to win it.
Nice.
Our drummer won't because his beard's crap.
You're going to have to tell us all about this, though.
It's based around our new album, which is going to come out early next year, and it's called The Return of the Bearded Brethren. So it seemed appropriate to do something around that. So we're inviting people to send us pictures of their beards or their boyfriend's beards. So
Or their beard.
We're not being sexist about this. Just send us pictures of good beards, and we'll judge them, and the winner gets signed artwork and other bits and pieces.
We'll come and play in their front room.
We'll come and play in their front room if they want, yeah. And also we plan to put the pictures of the beards on album launch posters, so they'll get copies of that and they'll get stuck up around the place.
It's a beard fest.
It's a beard fest. We like beards.
It's really quite a fantastic idea. I like it a lot. And it kind of makes me wish I had a beard, but at the same time still grateful that I don't.
You could draw one on.
Would that count,
You can buy a
though?
knitted one.
Something.
Yeah.
And you can wear them over your ears.
I'll tell you what, I saw it, the most terrifyingly
hat.
disturbing thing, speaking of knitting. It's have you heard of this new thing? It's vaginal knitting. It's...
You knit with your vagina.
Yes. You put the
with
stuff...
it?
No, you put the stuff up there and then knit with what comes out.
How do you push it out?
I don't know. I just don't know.
It's only string. That would have to be very controlled.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time on this planet, and I thought I'd heard it all, but now I think there's more to learn.
Well, this is
Oh, I
what
see.
I
Okay.
thought it was...
So you put it up there,
and
then you
just
knit
kind
it
of
out.
knit- well,
So you're not pushing it out.
Oh, so you use it.
I
Use it.
don't know,
Instead of having
really.
someone sat there with the wool on their hand like they used to, and
the
then
wool
you're
is somewhere else.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a vaginal hand.
I'm not sure I'd want a
I
jumper.
don't think that you would. I mean, I don't know if
It would be
she-
a very small jumper, I think. If it was a big jumper that fitted me, I wouldn't want it, and I wouldn't want to meet the person it was used on.
I'm kind of hoping it's a hoax, but something tells me in today's day and age it's probably not.
I'm kind of imagining it would end up being a bit dry.
What?
After all the wool had come out.
Oh, not the
A
jumper.
bit sore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
wool's quite absorbent, isn't it?
I guess it depended what you were knitting and how long it'd take you to knit everything.
Maybe a nice scarf.
You just wouldn't want it wrapped around your neck, though, would you?
Hat for your thumb.
Actually, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't want anything that had been through that process to be anywhere near me,
Yeah.
unless I had signed certificates of the person's cleanliness and
Doctor's note. saying
doctor's note, yeah.
it's supposed to be clean. Yeah. I'm gonna pull this conversation back now, and we're
Please
gonna
do.
stop talking about vaginal knitting because I think I think we've spoken about it enough.
But you can bet we're going to probably look now and try and find it.
Well, it was a link that Caitlin Moran shared on Twitter, and I think it's on Live Leak, but there is a YouTube video watching this woman doing it with her.
There's a video?
There's a video. I couldn't watch it. This woman started talking, and she was like just chatting, and I was like, no, I'm not.
So would that be just type in vaginal knitting into YouTube?
We were googling it last night. Actually, we were stood at the bar, and we were. Let's move on.
Yes.
There are better things to talk about.
Well, I don't know.
It's debatable.
I know what I'm doing later.
Yeah. Moving on. Let's get back to music. So yes, your new album has absolutely nothing to do with vaginal knitting and everything to do with beards. So why don't you just actually tell us about the new album?
It's all recorded. We're just getting the artwork sorted. It's going to be coming out early next year on Ripple Music, which is based in California. We're going to shoot a video for one of the songs.
Nice.
We're going to do an advert for... They've asked us to do a nice little advert that goes on YouTube and sits in the ether, not getting watched. And once it's out, we're going to sort of see about getting some gigs, and we've got people talking about getting us over to do stuff in Belgium and Holland and Spain and stuff like that. So we'll have to make sure our passports are up to date. Yeah. And we're looking forward to getting it out there. We've been listening to it, and we're quite happy with it, aren't we?
Sorry.
How unprofessional of
terrible,
you,
isn't it?
Philip.
When it comes to the new album, I mean, what have people that have actually heard it so far thought about it?
The response has been really, really good, hasn't it? We've been quite cautious about who we've played it to, because it's like when you do a new album, it's a little bit like you're quite nervous about putting it out there and letting people hear it. So we've let a few people who we trust hear it, and they've been pretty blown away by it so far. And the fact that our drummer actually likes listening to it, he doesn't like listening to our stuff on recordings because he doesn't think it ever captures what we should sound like. But this one, he actually listens to it, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, that is brilliant.
He texted me and told me it was up there for him with Appetite for Destruction. So
nice.
And that's his favourite album.
In that case, I don't think you can get higher praise than that.
I don't know. It's put the pressure on, hasn't it?
A little.
Yeah.
And so, are you feeling happy with it? Are you feeling it does kind of capture you guys?
Yeah. I mean, I was very happy with the first album. Still very happy with the first album. But this one just pretty much takes it to another level, doesn't it? I think better songs, better sound, better playing.
It sounds like us.
Yeah.
Which is good.
And the next kind of 6 months or so, what are your plans? You know, you say you want to kind of be touring and so on and so forth, but is there anything that we can know about yet?
Oh, yeah. We're doing... You guys heard of Les Fest up in Scotland?
That's a fantastic festival.
Is it? That's good to know.
Absolutely. They are one of the best, like, not major festivals.
I've seen they've won awards for, like, best small festival and stuff like that. So, we're doing that next year, which brilliant. Is... We got that off the back of the Bloodstock thing, I think. And at the moment, just waiting to see what else we can try and pull in. But if anyone from Bloodstock or Roadburn or Desert Fest or Download or Sonosphere's watching,
do it.
We're available. Bar mitzvahs. We're cheap. Bar mitzvahs, weddings, christenings. Yeah, we're cheap, clean, reliable, punctual.
A glowing recommend.
Even if we say so ourselves.
Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to chat. It has been an absolute pleasure. I know that you're going to be straight on Google now, and so I apologise for what I'm going to put you through. But yeah, thank you so much.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
To be honest
well, I know, right? It was just the weirdest. Yeah. Anyway, we're not going to go there again.
We nearly went down that hole again.
So much time. Oh. Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's end there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Cheers.
It's been a pleasure.